Yo, we back. This is the All Things Hip Hop panel. Got my guys. What's good, Let's talk to them.
Low, what's good? I ain't got no talking. Let's go.
They got no talking today?
We say he with it, jump right to it. Okay, what's up?
Man,
What we talking about?
talk to the people. Tell them something, Greg.
Oh, okay. Look, see. Little surprise for y'all.
Yeah.
We got some merch, you know.
Told y'all we was cooking.
We got some merch. It's coming in our flavors too. So just be on the lookout. It's coming soon.
Oh, where your shit at?
You got my shirt. You kept the shirt.
Man, I did.
You need to just show your shirt.
We gonna do it in the
Next joint.
next joint,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. So it's good. It's all things hip hop. We got a brand new docket for y'all, and we got some. We're gonna do a little something different today, but
This is episode 9, right?
episode 9. Sorry about that. Yep. We're gonna get it started. Best hip hop album debut. We got a few topics, not a few topics, but a few albums. For example, we got Ready to Die, Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Good Kid, Mad City. Or if y'all have your own that that you ain't rocking with this list,
College Dropout better than all that shit.
Yeah, I see.
I can respect that, but
I'm just saying, College Dropout
if
was
I
crazy.
had to go from the list, I'm going with Good Kid, Mad City.
That list was backpack as fuck.
It
like,
was.
Get the fuck
It
outta
was,
here.
but if I had to go to that list, I'm
It wasn't no Outkast. I ain't see no Scarface.
Yeah.
I ain't see no niggas from the South really. That list.
50 raping all that shit. Period.
50 album was crazy. I'm not gonna be too different.
When you talk about debut, 50 killed all that shit. Jay-Z killed all it. Like, Jay-Z had 1.5 million his first album. Second album was 1.4.
Yeah.
50 had 12 million his first album. Second album, 9 million.
50 came
So
out.
when he came out, he was outside. I was eating cereal when Jay-Z came out.
I was eating cereal.
What kind of cereal?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
I like those Golden Grams.
It don't matter.
The
You
Golden
know what
Grams.
album I
It don't
forgot?
really matter.
What?
I forgot Take Care.
I don't know the numbers on that.
I forgot the.
That's the debut.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of
That's the debut.
That's
Take
the
Care
debut.
really is
I,
the
I
debut.
forgot Take Care.
I can dig.
I'm gonna go. Ready to Die by Biggie.
Of course, because you
Ready to Die.
biased as fuck, bro.
I'm going Ready to Die.
You biased as fuck.
I ain't gonna
What
cap.
was
I
Pac's
can be
first
honest.
album? Was it strictly for my niggas? Or was it Me Against the World?
No, it wasn't Me Against the World.
So it was strictly for my niggas, I think. Pac debut was strictly for my niggas. I believe so. Not saying it was a great debut. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that at all. I'm just trying to see.
He was just trying.
Because I got this thing going on where I used to always think Pac was superior when it came to Biggie, but the older I got, the more I understand music.
Tupacalypse now.
Tupacalypse now, you're
You
right.
know what's also hard to kind of counter is the streams now, because like all those albums was like when niggas was actually buying the
Buying
albums,
CDs,
but
yeah.
now it's streams, so like you can go back and look at that too, but it's hard to say. So I still say 50, bro. 50
So
had
you got Get Rich or Die Trying.
easily. It ain't even close. Look at the numbers.
What you got? You said Ready to Die? What you got?
I got Good Kid.
Good Kid put up 3.
So you saying Get Rich or Die Trying from like, in the sense of like totality, sales, impact, culture, like all of that. Like you count everything.
When he came out, he was out.
Yeah.
Like people were still trying to figure out who Kendrick was. Like that album is a classic. First off, I will say that with no question. But niggas was still trying to figure out who Kendrick was when he first came out. Like 50, when he came out, he was out. Then he had Dr. Dre to back him. Like Kendrick, Kendrick was backing himself, and he had Dre as a background. But Dre wasn't really pushing him like that. It was him.
But the album told you who he was. It told you where he came from.
It don't matter about that. I'm talking about numbers. When we talking about somebody coming out for their first debut, when you pull out 12 million your first year, what we gotta say?
I'm not worried about the numbers though. I'm worried about how
That means people listening. That means people know.
people gonna listen because they want to see what you talking about, of course.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you hot, I can hear that. But was the album good?
We talking about Get Rich or Die
I'm
Trying.
not saying it was bad.
It
I'm
was
not
a-
saying it was bad.
Spectacular album. All these albums were
I
spectacular.
just like Good Kid better because he told you where bro came.
It ain't about who. It ain't about who better. We talking about like what niggas heard when they first came out.
Who better? It is. That
It ain't about who better. We talking about their debut album. We can say
So
all around the
who
time.
better? Debut wise.
We didn't say record sales.
Yeah, 50 was better debut wise.
Okay, that's
Easily.
Okay, now I feel like you disrespected College Dropout. College Dropout was crazy.
It was crazy.
I mean, it was an amazing
it
debut.
wasn't better than Ready to Die though.
I think it was.
College Dropout was
Yeah.
better than Ready to Die.
I think I hate to do
I
this.
think his sophomore album
Fuck
was
it, I don't hate to do this. College Dropout was better than Ready to Die. I don't give a fuck.
His
Nigga,
sophomore album was better than
pull
his
up, you
debut.
got a problem.
Easily.
Pull up. It is what it is.
Pull up. Nah, cause I want to see.
First of all, you didn't even hear Ready to Die when it dropped. You wasn't even around when it dropped.
That's why I
Get
couldn't
the
go
fuck
with
out
it,
of
bro.
it. So that's the thing about these debut albums. I can honestly say when College Dropout dropped, I was outside. When Good Kid, Mad City dropped, I was not only was I outside, but I was old enough to understand music.
Yeah.
When College Dropout dropped, Get Rich or Die Trying dropped, I was outside, my nigga. I remember riding with my uncle in this Monte Carlo SS, listening to Get Rich or Die Trying. When Ready to Die dropped, I was playing with my toys. I was watching cartoons.
Outside culture getting real toxic.
So I'm just
It's getting toxic.
That's
know
why I
how
was with
Captain
Jay-Z.
is.
Outside culture getting toxic. It's getting real
I
toxic.
wasn't outside with Jay-Z until Hard Knock Life, and that was his third album.
because, okay, let's be honest. Now, if we go back and dissect the albums, which albums were actually the best debut, that's another topic. Reasonable Doubt is the best debut album once you listen to its totality. No, I'm just saying, when you listen to the music, but I can't say when it dropped, it was the best album. When it dropped, it wasn't even a top 10 album, I don't think. Am I right? No. At least I know it wasn't top 5. Niggas wasn't really rocking with Hov like that.
Exactly.
But when I listen to it today and I compare it to all those albums on that list, I can't say those albums are better than Reasonable Doubt. I can't. But we talking about their debuts. When I heard them, when I took these albums in, when College Dropout dropped, nigga, that changed my life. I'm like, okay, we kind of transitioning from that street shit, and we just actually enjoying niggas that can rap, like cool shit. It ain't gangster at all. When Get Rich or Die Trying drop, nigga, that was crazy.
we shouldn't even put Jay-Z.
He had the whole world looking at Ja Rule and Murder Inc. funny. But Ready to Die, man, it's a great album. Do not get me wrong. Amazing album.
Who did we miss? Who did we not?
You did not. You wasn't bumping that shit.
But what does that matter though?
It do matter.
It don't matter.
It
It's
do.
about what I felt, the impact it had on me. Outside, y'all getting too toxic with this outside stuff.
But that outside don't matter to you?
In a
You
sense.
got to have the same conversation with your kids one day.
What kids?
Your kids, it's just like the basketball debate when niggas my age be saying Bill Russell and Kareem is the GOATs.
Nobody said.
How? Y'all didn't see these niggas. Don't get me wrong. If you're a student of the game, you go back and you watch their film and you look at their stats.
So nobody said Nas?
Illmatic was on the list.
I know,
But
but
I
nobody
didn't.
said Nas.
Nobody chose it.
So look, Get Rich or Die Trying, 12 million. First album. Second album, Massacre, 9 million. Good Kid, Mad City, 3 million. To Pimp a Butterfly, 1.7 million. Debut. Reasonable Doubt, 1.5 million, but nobody, like I said, everybody was eating cereal.
Facts.
In my lifetime, which I didn't even know about that album until after I
But
listened
hold
to
on,
Hard
you're
Knock
going
Life.
too far. You're going too far. You're doing debuts and you're doing sophomores. We got to wait on that. So,
We really don't.
no, we do got
We
to
already
wait.
hit.
We really don't.
We do got to wait on that. So, you got
Good kid.
Good Kid, Mad City, and you got,
I got Get Rich or Die Trying.
okay.
It ain't close.
And you got this album that you didn't hear till you was 30 years old, but that's cool. Anyways, I got College Dropout. It didn't make the list, but it should have been on the list. Now, let's move on.
All right. Did the person that you choose, that they have a good second effort, sophomore effort?
Absolutely. Massacre was crazy. I was outside all day.
It wasn't Life After Death, but I got you though.
It was. I will agree on that.
Late
It wasn't
Registration?
Life After Death, but I was listening to Massacre way more when I was listening to Life After Death.
Late registration wasn't Life After Death.
Late Registration was amazing. I ain't saying it was Life After Death.
I was just letting you know
But
first.
okay, let's go back to Biggie since we all crazy about Biggie today.
Facts.
Again, him
Facts.
dying had a lot to do with why the album was so great.
Facts.
So let's not do that. So of course
I
I
hate
can,
that shit.
I can honestly say if we just listen to the you take Late Registration and you take Life After Death and just put it somewhere people have never known who these artists are.
Late Registration.
They might pick Late Registration. If they don't know who Biggie is, who Notorious B.I.G. is, the kid from Brooklyn who Bed-Stuy, if they don't know that he got
But
killed in
it-
'97
it
in
impacted
Cali.
music, though. The
If they
music
didn't know
was
all
good.
of this and they
I'm
just listened
picking
to
Late
the music.
Registration.
The
There's
music
all
was still
all
good though.
that
It was great.
His
I'm
death
saying.
didn't impact the sound though.
But him dying had a lot to do with 10 million.
Of course, I think a lot of rappers that have to do with they sales.
So I'm saying you acting like the
But the
album.
music was great though.
Late Registration.
I ain't
was
heard
great.
nothing like that to this day.
Late Registration was great.
No, I haven't. Life After, that's some of the best rap we gonna ever hear.
I give him that. I can't get too crazy. I give
That's crazy
rapping
rapping.
wise. Is that nigga was in his motherfucking bag.
Facts. Bone
But I
Thugs,
still got
Locks,
Late
Jay-Z, Too Short. The features was crazy.
Late Registration.
That's great.
Features
We had a
was
lot of
crazy.
features with great
Late
albums.
Registration.
We had a lot of other features with great albums. We're
So
not
what's
gonna
your
do
sophomore album?
that. It was Massacre.
Massacre. Massacre was great, but that's the thing.
But
Dope.
but I
was
said I
dope as hell.
can't compare that to Life After Death because Life After Death was a fucking masterpiece.
Literally,
But
it was Life After
the
Death.
numbers. Also, when a nigga dies, you would think he had more numbers. 5.6 million. That nigga had 9 million.
Facts.
That nigga was still outside. What we talking about?
That's a
Talking
fact.
about who had 9 million?
50.
That nigga crazy.
It's different.
Yeah.
That
I'm
nigga
saying, like,
crazy.
like,
Talking about he did 9 mil, Biggie did 10 after he died. I got massacred. I changed my mind.
It's-
That shit
my thing is-
crazy.
my thing is, I'm gonna respect. We love music so much, but like, nigga, when you talk about when you hear this nigga right now, like when he first came out, everybody was talking about 50%. Like Biggie, he died. Like, okay, that's cool. Like, no, rest in peace. But it's cool. The numbers don't say enough.
So 50 did like what, 20 mil first 2 albums?
21
Something like that? 21? He said Get Rich did 13, right?
And that's all numbers aside. Like overseas,
Has a rapper done that?
I don't know.
Like 21 and 2 projects, like back to back?
That white
I
nigga,
was trying to
that
find
white
some
nigga
numbers.
probably
12
did
million
some
is
shit like it.
crazy for your first.
That white nigga probably did some shit.
We
like
might have to know that. It's like him and Biggie probably got 2 of the best 2-packs ever though.
Biggie's it's an asterisk by it. I'm sorry, I don't care. It's an asterisk by it.
But we judging the music though.
We can't just judge the music.
I wanna judge the
in
music.
the totality of the reason. I'm sorry. It's
I'm not talking about sales though. I'm talking about quality. I'm not talking about sales.
Well, we do quality. You can throw a lot of niggas in that conversation.
A lot.
The niggas that's on the list. I'm sorry. You keep acting like late registration went crazy. And he doubled back with
We ain't said
graduation.
anything about
Kanye's
Nas.
first 3 albums are all classics.
All right, so you
Who
don't
disputing that? I just said it's
don't
not better.
limit it. Don't limit
I'm not
it.
limiting nothing. That's
Talking about-
Kanye. Kanye got one of the best discographies that'll ever go down in hip hop.
Kendrick's discography is crazy. Nigga To Pimp a Butterfly followed up was crazy.
You think so?
He get love on it now though.
I didn't
When it
like
first
it.
when
He
it
took
first
an L on
when it
the
first
Super Bowl
came out, people
I
weren't
still
people
took
weren't
like
feeling it. You don't like that?
That's why I ain't said nothing the whole time y'all been talking. I didn't. No.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
To Pimp a Butterfly
He
is like
didn't get his flowers back until Damn. To Pimp a Butterfly, he took a big drop.
To Pimp a
Which, I
Butterfly
mean,
was
Y'all niggas
it was
is
artwork.
wildin',
That's
man.
artwork.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
It's artwork.
If we being honest, when we get older, that's probably gonna be our favorite album.
That's artwork.
Maybe so.
That's some
Maybe
of
so.
go back
I
and listen
go
to
back.
it from top to bottom. That's some of the
And
best
I
rapping
give
you
you
gonna.
that,
I like to say it's like the rapper.
To Pimp a Butterfly. That's some of the
album.
best rapping you gonna ever hear.
What was Marvin Gaye's classic? Was it What's Going On?
Yeah.
I feel like that was Kendrick Lamar's version of What's Going On.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why you don't like it. Cause sonically, it's
Future wasn't out yet.
It's a lot of jazz instrumentation. Cause coming off Good Kid to that, it's
it's
2
just
different lanes.
And that's what it was. It caught me off guard.
And he didn't have no
whatever.
And Future didn't make that feature, so I get it. I get it. It wasn't no
He
Kodak.
wouldn't have been on there, bro. Like,
You know, I'm just, nah, don't
you
act
had
like.
some suspenders and man, nah, come on.
I think Good Kid, Mad City was just a great change up because it was the voicemails and all the shit that was changing up, like how the game was trying to like
Definitely.
make your album sound like it was something that you can like feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that was what made Good Kid, Mad City different than To Pimp a Butterfly came out, which I'm not saying is not a bad album. It's a great fucking album.
It's a great album.
But
Yeah.